All right, good evening, everyone. We are on our Kanoe Wellness call for our Monday here, and we are going over a few things, but we're going to start off with something we were cooking up. We were thinking about how we all kind of have like our oils that are our signature oils. At least for me, I think a lot of people think of me when they think of Serenity. It's kind of my jam. And so for everyone here that's starting off, we're going to do something called a jam board. And I'm going to have you think about your kind of signature oil. So I'm going to share this and kind of explain our opening task today. Of course, here's our slide opening us up. And so I'm going to have you all think about your very, very favorite oil. I know we always say, oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. I'm so guilty. But I know we all really do have kind of the, quintessential oil that we absolutely could not live without. So think about what that oil is. You are going to share that with us in a second on this cool thing called a jam board. You're gonna think about how you were first introduced to that oil and then also how you use it. And I have those prompts on the jam board. So I'm gonna click on this jam board. If you've never used it before, it's kind of a fun little teacher tool. And I think one of the our wonderful friends here is going to put it in the chat, that link in the chat. And then I'm gonna make someone a co-host too, sorry, so that we can admit people to our call at the same time. Okay, so here is the jam board. I think a couple people are on here. I put a little sticky note in the middle sharing the prompt for the night. So kind of just what I just said. Think about your favorite oil. Think about what it is. You're going to type that on a sticky note here in a second. How you were introduced to it, and then how you use it. So this jam board has these little tools on the left side, and one of them is a sticky note right underneath the arrow. So you can click on your sticky note, you can choose what color you want your sticky note to be, and then once you have your color, you can put your cursor right there, and you can write your favorite oil. So mine is Serenity, totally my jam, and then how you're introduced to it. So I got Serenity in a Mother's Day collection, my maybe 3rd or 4th month after I had started my LRP, which was a little while after I got my oils because I didn't really use them at first. And after I smelled it, it was just like, I don't know, like this cat purring after I smelled this scent. I was just so attracted to it. I loved it. So I always remember how I got it in that collection. And then how I use it is I use it to sleep every night. I diffuse, so I can type that on my sticky note. I diffuse it. I roll it on my pillow, my bottom of my feet, put it up and down my arms, and then I do a couple deep inhales before I put my head right there on my pillow before bed. So after that, I'll write a little bit more while you guys are. I'm gonna put save, and then my sticky note, I can click my cursor away to go back to the jam board, is right there in the middle of my board, and you can move it around. So I see someone, Ray has hers. Ooh, good idea to put your name, and then after this we'll share a few of the responses. And if you are having a hard time with the jam board, then put your answers in the chat, and then we can go ahead and I'll put it on a sticky note for you. Yay, and I just saw Sasha and Lel are just coming on. Janice, if you could watch the people coming in, that'd be great. All right, so let's reshare the link to the Jamboard too, because I don't think people see it there.
I think you need to give us rights to be able to edit it too. So maybe on your share button, is it like a Google Doc?
Yeah, I did that earlier. I made it accessible to all, but I will check again. Thank you so much. That's so funny, yeah. You always think you have everything ready.
Yeah, how it says can view the link, but we want to be able to edit it. You see down below it says get link.
Yeah. Yes, that's the thing. Skip today. Thank you, Jess.
Oh, thank you. This is fun.
Yeah, something different tonight. All right, so if you're just coming in, check the chat. There's a link to this really cool thing we're trying tonight called a Jamboard. And you can go ahead and when you get on there, you can make a little sticky note under this arrow. And then you can write down tonight. Our prompt is for you to think about your kind of signature oil. What is it? How did you first get introduced to using it? And then how do you use it? So we'll share a few of those in a second. And then if you have any questions about how to do this, then, oh yeah, and Janice, oh here, I'm gonna reshare the link. Thank you. Sasha was waiting for that again. There you go. Refresh, Beth. Refresh your browser, your Jamboard. Sometimes it's like that. Lessons in technology for all of us. So love on your teachers because they had to do all this kind of thing. They still are. They still are while people are on the call. Awesome. And then if you, oh, here, I'm going to put, did someone put Tawny's in for her? Yay.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you.
I just kind of had to abbreviate some stuff. When it turns red, the line, does that mean it's too many words?
It might be.
Thanks, Ray.
Diffuse on my feet. Deeply inhale. There we go. Now I have my full sticky note prepared. And then the fun thing about this too is you can even add images from the web on there, and you can do all kinds of stuff. So, and you can change the background. Yay. And then if you aren't able to do it, maybe Beth, just type yours in and we'll put it on there for you. Type it in the chat. And then Nick, I'm not sure if you can do it. Maybe you got on there. If not, put your answer in the chat. We'll take maybe one more minute. And look, we got a couple here. Yay, there's Jan's. It's gonna be moving things around. Okay, I'm going to add Nick's. And then I'll share what we have so far. And then we can all kind of associate different oils with each of us. Oh, and then hopefully, Nick, what color do you want? I'm gonna make you yellow. Oh, where did you go? Did it go away? Weird. I'm just gonna make another one. Okay, I'm gonna share. Ooh, again, I got one more in the chat from Sasha. Yay. Definitely takes some getting used to facilitating these, but they're super, super fun. And it's great to do with kids too. Oh, I should make that blue. All right, so yay, we have a bunch on here. So I'll just read them off. We have Janice with Passion Touch. Loved your education on that on our IEL call the other month. For the Emotions Kit, Personal Fragrance, and that cinnamony smell is so addicting. Love that, it makes me happy too. All right, and then you guys heard mine, and then for Ray, hers is frankincense. It looks like a couple Franks on here. I can't remember how I was introduced because I've always been using it daily forever. I take it internally every morning, me, Michael Bisco girl, and I diffuse it daily. Very nice. I need to use it more often. If I see it, I just put it on, but I need to see it more. All right, and then Nick is an adaptive girl, got introduced when it first came out. I don't always realize it at the time, but in hindsight, it calms and grounds me. That's so great. And then Beth, marjoram, it really helps break up phlegm and works great with Breathe and On Guard. And it worked for me when, or my then 10-month-old, and he was able to breathe without wheezing. So I love it. I love that. And you don't have to worry about the Breathe and that eucalyptus being too strong too. All right, and then Deep Blue from Sasha. Tani suggested it for endometriosis, and it was life-changing. Yay! And then another one for Adaptive with Jess. Ray shared it with me. Love it, the whole collection. It's my chill pill, my diffuser favorite, and a great roll-on and on the go. I like the on the go. And then another one for Frankie. So Tani says, Frank is my favorite oil. I got introduced to it when I saved up for it with points. And I love to diffuse it. It's grounding to me, makes me happy, and helps me get out of any funk I am in. Oh, that's perfect. I love these. Okay, and that's funny because I wouldn't associate right away Ray and Tani with Frank, but there you go. Now I know. But yes, so now you can, if you see them on the street, you can be like, hey, how's your Frank, or how's your Deep Blue? Thank you so much for sharing all these tips too at the same time. And then Beth's sharing a little bit more about marjoram. Slathering on, I'm thinking this is Alex, up and down his spine and chest, and diffuse it right by his crib. Oh, smart. And yes, Sasha, it is hard to choose. We always say so many are our favorites. So these are our kind of for sure favorites. Yay. Well, thank you. I love it too when we get to hear from each other and learn a little bit more about each other and our oils. So thank you for that. All right, we're going to move on. Dun, 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 to our builder spotlight. This week it's Jess. Let's all give her a shout out. Woohoo! Yay! And I'm gonna turn it over to Ray.
Okay, so Jess. There's so many things I can share about you and your strengths and what you do and what you bring to our team. But I think the biggest ones have to be with Jess is always bubbling with ideas. And then she'll just go and do them. So, you know, it's like she's like a whirlwind of ideas, and she's not afraid to try, or maybe she is, but she's being brave and not perfect, which helps me to be brave and not perfect when I watch her. We've known each other for, gosh, Jess, since she first came to Pomeka'i to check out the school as a pre-service teacher. And I have to say, Jess, you've always just been consistent, like consistently generous with your talents, always willing to pitch in, always willing to share and teach others. So thank you, Jessica, for being such a wonderful partner in this work, because that's what it's all about. It's having partners, and partners energize. And if you notice on this slide, I have to share one story. So I'm not very tech savvy. I mean, I don't think I am anyway. And I try really hard. So I wanted it, because Jessica is really tech savvy. So she has, I thought, how can I make it like pizzazz? And, you know, and I made it all animated and everything. I did it on, the only way I know how to do that is on Instagram. So I will send it to you, Jessica, because I do have one that has motions and colors and everything. So one of the things you notice on Jessica's Builder Spotlight page here is, see those red words? Those are Jessica's top 5 strengths. So I thought I'd share a little bit about that. Number 1, Jessica's futuristic. Her strength, meaning these are her natural talents, and when she's working with her strengths, this is what energizes her. So she's futuristic. She's inspired by the future and what could be. She's visionary. She can see things ahead and have these ideas before others even think about them. Positivity to the max. Contagious enthusiasm. She sees things in a favorable light. And sure enough, every time Jessica hits a wall on something, she'll come back to me and tell me what's the lesson or what's the silver lining in it all. The third, individualization. She's intrigued with unique qualities of each person, and she can figure out how different people can work productively together. The fourth is learner, having a great desire to learn and continuously improve. Learning is exciting for Jessica. And the fifth is communication, putting her thoughts into words, which makes her an excellent, a natural conversationalist and as well as a presenter. So we did ask Jessica to present tonight, and so she created something for us. But first, let's go to the next slide. So before we go on, everybody, let's give a hand to Jessica.
Yee-hoo!
Oh yeah, totally. Ready? Unmute. Everybody unmute.
Ew.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheers!
Two!
Love it. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Okay. Ready, Kate? So, talking about the top 5 strengths. The tarot, at one time we introduced this to everyone, and it's on the tarot. When you log in, you have to be logged in to access this because you need to be a wellness advocate to access these resources. If you go on and you go to resources, there's a section called Empowered You. And it's a pretty amazing section. So what this is about using your strengths, discovering your strengths and using them so that you can be in your optimal. It's like your natural talent. And if you work with your strengths rather than, you know how we were raised, and I was raised with, you got to work on your weaknesses. You got to strengthen those weaknesses. That's kind of how our society approaches learning. And this is the opposite. This is saying, if you know your strengths and you practice and you work with your strengths, those strengths will give you energy, and you can go from good to great with it. So this month, we decided that we would like to offer Strength Finders to all of you. In order to do this, you would go to Empowered You, and you can take a Strength Finders assessment. It's not like a test, okay? You just answer like gut response answers, and then you will get a printout of what your top strengths are. And so we'd like to offer it to you folks. If you want to take your strengths, we will pay for your assessment, which is $20. Now, when you do that, it is you get your top 5 strengths. There's another option to pay $49 where you would get all 34 unlocked for you. And it's so interesting. I think all of you would love to have your strengths available to you. It's pretty enlightening. And we're also, Kate, Janice, and I are also going to participate in a intensive training on it in the beginning of September. So what we'd like to do is the 3 of us and Tani and Zaisha would like to pull our brains together and create our own Strength Finders kind of training for us as a team. So we'll do that. We'll workshop it and help you to navigate it to how to use your strengths in doTERRA. So let your upline know if you want to take a strength finders. We hope all of you take advantage of this. Did I miss anything?
No, I think you got it all, Ray.
Okay.
We love strengths. It's so interesting when you take it. If you've already taken it, I'm sure when you read your report and each of the strengths that connect with you, I'm sure it resonated, because mine totally did. And it's almost kind of like creepy. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did they know this about me? But it is, it's really interesting. And Nick had asked if anyone had taken it more than once. When we got trained, we actually had a trainer at our school. She said it really doesn't change. It might change slightly, maybe the order of them, but those top ones should stay the same. But I decided, since we were doing this training, to take mine again. I haven't done it yet. I need to do it this weekend. But I'll let you know how much mine has changed.
Mine changed quite a bit, actually. But
Really?
I had life-changing events in my life, and I took mine like over 10 years ago too. So because I had life-changing events in my life, I think that's why my strength changed as well. Most of them stayed the same in the top, like 10. But I got some new ones that rose up to the top 5. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So I can't wait for all of you to do it too.
Yes. And when you take it, send us your report so we know. And then those of us who are going to the strength training, we can have, like Ray was saying, all of your strengths there, so we can just be open and ready to be strategic about supporting each of you and those strengths that you have, because it's very unique, and we want to make sure we are also providing the best support that we can for you to be successful. Yay. Thank you, Ray.
So the next slide is a quote by Eddie Villa. So Eddie Villa is a person who has used the strength and developed a whole approach to thriving in doTERRA, instead of, like feeling energized by the work. And so this is a quote by him. If you understand your strengths and you really work with your strength and in it, you can shine your light, use your light to illuminate your most authentic life. And that's what we want for everyone, is for all of you to have that kind of that joy and energy for yourself. It's all about personal development.
Perfect. Thank you, Ray. And personal development is perfect, because we've been doing something called our DMO in the last couple weeks, since maybe a week and a half now. And so one of our things is personal development, but kind of transitioning back to Jess a little bit, we started adding so many of our teammates, which was super exciting. We were wanting to be smart about the way we were communicating. And if you have so many people on a message, it's a little tricky, because some people have iPhones, some people have Androids, and the liking and just the total app in general, it gets a little crazy with the messages. So Jess reached out, and she was so helpful, and she said, hey, I am willing to help us move onto a different platform so that we can communicate better. And she had suggested this one called Slack. I don't know if it's because her last name is Stack, but anyway, I just thought of that earlier. I'm like, wait, that sounds like her name. But she got us all on there, and I think we've got almost everyone on there now. And tonight, she's so awesome. She created this 6-minute video to show us how to use it, because it is a new technology. And when we have something new, it's great to learn about how to use it properly. And I know I'm still learning on how to use this new app. So we're gonna watch Jess's 6-minute video, and hopefully my sound works well during this. so we can learn a little bit more, about how to use Slack. And I think I opened up my window ready, so I'll be ready to play this. All right,
hey
here we go.
everybody, it's Jess. I wanted to share with you about Slack tonight, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to be there in person and as activated as I'd like, so I thought I would record this ahead of time so that you can see a little bit about what it looks like to use Slack. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So when you go to slack.com, mine already has a sign in because I already have an account, but to set up your account, it's really simple and easy. You just go to slack.com and then you can link it up. It's totally free. There are paid versions, but all you need is the free one. So just sign up for the free one. And then it's really cute and awesome because it's a way to really organize your communication with your teams. And if you're like me, you might be getting like a bazillion texts a day and your phone has become even more overwhelming than your inbox and your email. And I needed a space and a way to really organize communication. So I work on a couple of different teams and we use Slack for my grant writing business. And I just really love it. So I really thought it would be helpful for us at doTERRA too. So when you get to your Slack and you have several teams like I do, you're going to have different workspaces. So I set up this one for Essential Island Living, and I just want you to take a look what it looks like inside. So we're going to open it up, and it's loading here. And you can see there are several workspaces, because I said before, there are ways that you can categorize your communication through your different teams that you work on, as well as through the different categories of text or communication. So here we are on the EI, or Essential Island Living. You can see here, I have this one. It's great too because it has this little one, meaning it's a notification saying there's one unread message, that I know that someone's active there. I also have these little dots here because that means that someone's on there or I'm on there. So I know that they're active. Then you can see here, there are different threads, all your direct messages or DMs, mentions and reactions, your Slack Connect, which is a different feature, as well as the channels and your direct messages of whoever you add onto your team. So the cool thing about the channels, and that's my favorite part, is that you can really categorize or kind of like file away the category of your communication. So we started this DMO, or the daily mode of operation, for our team for August. And as you can see here, we added all the people who signed up are a part of our members here that are signed up. And then you can see here too all the different texts that we've been sending, or messaging that we've been sending about our DMO. And the great thing about Slack is you can use emojis just like you do on your cell phone. It's really easy to do. You see this little smiley face down here. You can use mentions that alerts the other person when you want to talk to them in the group format. You can have files, so you can add pictures, you can add documents, you can add Google links, all that good stuff. And then when you click into the message field, you can, start typing your message. And then I really love this feature here too. You can have easy lists, you can have bulleted lists, you can have all these different options. You use bold, italics, strike through. So it's really great because it's almost like a little mini word processor that you can have on both the desktop on your computer as well as on your phone. So it does the same thing on your phone too. And it's fun. You get to see what everybody is doing, and it's not alerting you and going into your phone every 5 minutes or 5 seconds and alerting you that way. You can turn on your alerts and turn off your alerts, and yeah, I just love it. Okay, so let me scroll down. Oh, the other cool thing is you can always add people to the team or remove them, and you don't have to worry about starting a whole new thread like you would in a text message, or filling somebody in on all the things that they've missed. So let's say you want to join today and you hadn't been a part of this team in the past. It actually gives you access to everything that was said before, as long as you want them to have that. So if you didn't want them to have that, then you would just create a new channel with them them as a part of that, but you wouldn't have to re-add every single person that you've already added, and you wouldn't have to fill them in, so to speak, with all the events that had happened before. So I really think this type of group messaging is so helpful, especially when you're working on projects like DMOs, or you're working on, let's say, product of the month, and you want to just have all your promos, all the pictures that Jai creates. We could dump it right here and have its own channel with all those files. So it's really easy access. You don't have to worry about going to your Google Drive and remembering what title it was. All you got to do is go right here to your channels. And yeah, I just really love Slack. It's super awesome. It's really cute. It's easy to use. It keeps you motivated. They even give you updates too as you go through your day. You can have the notifications on, and it gives you just nice little things. I mean, it's just cute. Like, look at this. Like, when you come back, I logged off. You come back. It says, "Welcome back. Stay hydrated." Yay! And they have some oily things in there too. But anyway, I just want to share with you that today. I hope you're all having a beautiful evening. And if you have any questions, please reach out. I will try to be on this call. But if not, you can always email me or text me or all the things. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Yay! Thank you, Jess. That was a little overview on Slack. I definitely learned a couple things and have a couple ideas on how to use it. Perhaps we do another channel with promos that I could just shoot it out to everybody instantly. So yes, if you are not on Slack because you're not part of the DMO yet, you can just add it, and we can have, maybe we'll make a Kanoe Wellness just channel itself, and we can shoot out promos like that night when they come out, as well as any other events or reminders. That would be great. Yes, and I love the fact that we can add someone new in there and they can see past conversations. We can't do that with the text messages. So yes, thank you for that clear communication. Jess, and your learner helped you learn about that and share with us. You're on the strength train right now. But yes, if you're not on Slack yet, add it in, and then I'll make a new channel. Maybe I'll try it out tonight. And then if you do want to jump into our DMO, you are more than welcome. We're calling this our August DMO, and then we'll keep moving forward in September with those who want to do that. And I wanted to just to share, I feel like our DMO is going pretty well. We've got some very active people in there. And I know for me, it inspires me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I better get my DMO in there, which also makes me think, okay, I got to get my business actions in the day done. So it is holding me more accountable for sure. And it's pushing me to do things just more routinely. So I like it, and I'm getting back into a better routine with everything. So I just scrolled through our Slack DMO channel, and I just picked up some actions that are happening. Since we're not all in there, I just wanted to throw these out to either inspire you, to remind us business actions look different for us, and we can be doing different things every day. But these are some of the things that have been happening the last week and a half. We had a lot of invitations. People invited a lot of customers to lifestyle overviews, to classes, to this wellness week Liza and I are doing. A lot of invitation to our Evolve convention. We had that training, the GoPro, and then also our Hawaii Call this Friday, which we're going to talk about a little bit more. A lot of follow-ups, tons of people reminding their customers about LRPs and to update their LRPs with promos. A lot of people helping new or customers start an LRP or just order. A lot of reaching out and follow-ups to inactive customers, even helping someone return a product, and just sharing new moon protocols. So you can hear this. There's a lot of us that are doing customer service. We're really treating our customers right. So that makes me excited, because I feel like that is definitely the key once we get our new customers and current customers in there. We have a lot of people reaching out for new contacts, sampling, adding people to names lists. Someone shared with a doctor, sharing with friends that have similar interests with crystals. I think that was Zaisha's. And then tons of biz contacts with each other, of course. A lot of success or mentor check-ins. A lot of people attending our team calls, prepping EO 101 class together, kind of coaching each other through that. And then a bunch of us went on that GoPro training last week, Friday. And then here was just some other actions that I didn't really feel like fit in other categories, but happened. People are prepping samples, posting products on social media, as well as posting the biz opportunity about time freedom on social media, doing some back office work, doing some exceptions, 6-month moves, account transfers. So that's really being strategic about your team and getting those moves done. People doing their strength tests, and then also a couple of us doing calls with our account managers. So that's a lot. I mean, that's exciting to see how much action we've had in this short amount of time. So keep up the work, and keep being inspired by your fellow. It could be an upline, could be a cross line, it could be a downline, but we're all in this together. And I'm definitely like getting reminders as I see people's actions to do certain things that I should be doing. So, or I forgot that, oh yeah, I could do that. So hopefully this list is also reminding you of that as well. But yeah, if I missed anything from DMOs that should be up there, just let me know. But yes, like Ray said, it's great to see what other people are doing. And so here it is. Yeah, okay. I'm going to hand it over to, I think, Janice?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great evening. So just quick, August promo still active. Spearmint is 10%. I cannot see that. Sorry, my glasses are on, but my it's still, if somebody, yeah, 15% off. Sorry. Harvest Spice is still available. Stronger, if you caught Liza's one of her 5 videos on the team page, she talked about Stronger. And of course, the back to school essentials are On Guard products. We also have our Evolve convention. There is there's virtual tickets also available. If you'd like to purchase one, please let your upline know. Hopefully we have a code, Kate, if you know of any special code.
Yeah, so I'll jump in on that one. I have to say I should have reminded everyone last week, the prior weekend, to sign up, but I did all my reminders this weekend, and then one of my people went to sign up and the coupon code didn't work. So I emailed my account manager, which account managers are like magical fairies, and they magically are making the coupon code work for whoever I ask. So if you didn't sign up for the virtual Evolve yet, let me know as soon as possible, because I can email them and I'll give them your name and email, and then they'll have it ready when you go into the Rainforest system to sign up. It'll automatically show up for you if I have that in. So today, I gave them a list of those I knew. And so if you use that code, it's only $29. Highly encourage everyone do it. It's going to be available for a month afterwards. So if you can't go on that day, no problem. You can watch it later, but it's worth it alone just to watch the information on the new products. You're going to want to be educated on what they are and what they do, but you more importantly are going to want to educate your customers on them. And so hearing it firsthand is way better than reading it in a book in a month. So please, please, please sign up for yourself. And then if you do sign up for the virtual, let me know, because we are putting together something for our team, whoever is going to attend virtually, we're going to try to do something so we all can kind of feel like we're together in our different places. Yes, and then if you are on Maui and you're doing the virtual, there's 5 of us that are going to stay in Napili. I found a condo that we're going to be spending our time there so we can do convention, you know, away from our families, so we can actually pay attention and like fully soak ourselves up with all the education and inspiration. If you want to stop by our condo for one of the days, for one of the nights, please let me know or your upline, because we'd love to have you join us. I should be a little bit more organized, but one night we're probably going to do a little celebration dinner too. So let me know. It's going to be September, I should have this like memorized already, 8th, the Wednesday, till the 12th. So we'll be there from Wednesday, we're checking in, and then the convention itself is going to be on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we're going to stay till Sunday. And then we're going to have fun on Sunday and just play at the beach. So if you want to join us Sunday with your families too, you're more than welcome to, because we like to have fun together too.
That's right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Plus, we're going to look at the schedule and see when there's blocks of time so we can do activities together over there. So, and then like Jess and Lau, you can fly over.
You can. We actually have.
I would love that.
Yeah, we have space for one more in our room. And then if we did have a couple more people that came, we could get another room. We have a really good Kama'aina rate. Okay, sorry, go ahead, Janet.
Thanks, ladies.
Yeah.
Does somebody have a question?
Can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
Kate, where did you say that we find the ticket once the code is approved?
So once, I'm kind of waiting till she emails me back, because I just emailed her this afternoon. I'm assuming you'll just go on the link that you normally would go. I think the same link that was posted, but how they'll know it's you is you'll put your name and email. So it will pick up that you are available to get the code. So as soon as I get directions though, if it's clearer, I'll text you guys tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Good question though.
Yeah, good question. Thanks, ladies. I also wanted to go backtrack a little bit. So this month we still have our promo for doTERRA dollars. So again, if you have anyone that you're getting close to enrolling, you have that special of them being gifted 50 doTERRA dollars as they enroll with I believe 150 PV 150 PV order enrollment.
$150.
$50, yes.
Yeah.
So $150 and receiving 50 doTERRA dollars. And we also have, I don't think this is a Friday event. It's a Thursday, August 26th event. And it's during the day. So it will be like maybe 8 o'clock in the morning. We have our 3 leaders of the Pacific area, and they will have a Hawaii leader call. It's for elite and above, so everyone here. If you can make it online, the information here is on the blog. I'm hoping to get this a little bigger, but I just took a screenshot of it on our Facebook page. So we have, let's see, 3 wonderful gentlemen to share all their important information. And geared towards our Hawaii group. So if you can make it, great.
I'm so sorry. My computer is being silly. Sorry, Janice.
No, go ahead.
I hope everyone can make that call for elites and above. It's actually 12. It's noon. That on the Thursday. I keep thinking it's Friday. I don't know why, but it's this Thursday at noon. And Liza said it wouldn't be more than 45 minutes. So it's kind of the perfect lunch break which is what I'm going to be doing. Is my lunch is 12 to 12:45 that day, and I'm going to be listening in, and they're not going to record it. So make it on live if you can. If you're driving, just put the audio on and listen away, or whatever you're doing in that moment. Hop on if you can. Thank you, thank you. And then Janice, you're also doing your giveaway, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go here and share my screen for
Oh yeah, let me
online names.
I'll stop sharing mine so you can share yours.
Okay. Okay, where are you? Okay, so let me share screen. Okay. Tell me if I got everybody. I think this is everyone that I saw on the screen. If somebody jumped in real quick, then let me know. I tried to check as long as I could. Okay. Shout out if you have not, if you don't see your name there, okay? But I think I have everybody. Okay, so let's see. So our giveaway today, oh gosh, I should go back again, is this doTERRA Citrus Bloom Hand and Body Lotion. So you know how in, was it May, we didn't get our promo of the Citrus Bloom collection till like late. So I had a few of these bottles left, so I have one to give someone tonight. So anyway, let's go ahead and let me put that over there and let me spin. And winner is Nikki, Nicole, you won. Yay. So Nikki, I guess I'll connect with you sometime this week whenever you're downtown. Let me know. Yay.
Yay. And Janice, oh, here, I'll share. Janice found a really nice quote to end our time
Oh, yeah.
together.
Okay.
Let me find it. Oh, goodness. And share my screen.
Okay.
Yeah,
I found this quote. I was like looking and I go, oh my God, this is so perfect for right now. It says, every day is a new opportunity to change your life. So every day you wake up, think about it. New opportunity is right there waiting for you.
so true. Thank you, Janice. I love that quote. Life is very precious, and I know there's a lot of craziness going on in the world. So love your family, love everyone around you, and I appreciate all of you. So thank you for choosing to be with us tonight and connecting and learning. And do your strength tests, and dear DMO, we love you all, and we'll be back in a couple weeks. It'll be right before convention.
That's right. And Kate, I was thinking on the Slack app, we should put, maybe we'll make, was that Jess? A channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
You actually might want to create a workspace and then a channel within that workspace. So the workspace would be like Kanoe Wellness. And then you would have your own, so then you can have your own team there in Kanoe Wellness. And then the channel would be product of the month or DMO or anything else that you want to put there. Random thoughts, you know, like pumpkin drinks go on sale tomorrow. It's officially fall. Tomorrow says
tomorrow.
Alrighty.
These are the important things in life, right? Oils and
and fall drinks. Oh, that's perfect. We can even
maybe if they buy a Harvest Spice, they could get a pumpkin latte.
It's a nice incentive.
So jump on Slack, and if you need any help, let us know, and we'll send you to Jessica.
I'll try my best. And if you guys are interested in learning about that video that I created too, it's really easy too. That's another fun little tool that's totally free too.
Well, thank you again, everyone.
Thanks.
Have a great night.
Good night.
Bye.